So Line 6 released HELIX Firmware 3.15 today. There's a new amp in there, the Vento, and several new reverbs and some really cool delays, and then some legacy effects. Kind of just want to get my first reaction of some of this stuff and just kind of make some tones, make a video out of it. Let's get into the video. So this is the Vento amp when you first just kind of bring it up default. Let's see. Turn a little bit of that drive down, I think. This is with the stock cab. From what I understand, the Vento is kind of like an amp modeled after kind of like a British Marshall kind of amp, as well as like a Fender kind of like tweed amp. So more of kind of like a mid-pushed type of amp rather than like a mid-scooped, like something you would see like a Blackface. Sounds pretty cool. What I'm really interested in are some of these delays and these new reverbs. I've heard really good things about the Heliosphere, so let's see if we can find that. Ooh, see? So this is a reverb and a delay in one block, and it's in the delays block. But you have your reverb mix right here. See, I'm adjusting that there. That makes up just a hair. Let's take a look at the Ampeg liquefier. Very, very cool. That's dope. I think if you were to turn that mix way down on that, it would be really cool to kind of just kind of like a 3D clean sound. So that is the Ampeg liquefier, and then we've taken a look at the Heliosphere. The ADT is a double tracking tape emulation. I feel like I'm about to be way in over my head on this. Let's bypass that. We'll go to the ADT. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Tessellator. So it looks like this loops whatever you start on. That's pretty cool. I can see someone like John Cordy really taking advantage of that. I'm not smart enough or good enough for that, but it's still pretty neat. The Ratchet is a original buffer sampler delay used to capture and loop a short snippet of audio while the block is enabled. That is determined by the time block. So on that, for instance, I had that at 100 milliseconds. So I guess if I were to turn that up to like 500 milliseconds, it would likely be a longer repeat. Yeah. That's pretty cool too. Those are two really cool delays. So dynamic plate. I've been really looking forward to checking out these reverbs. So they released, I think, the dynamic hall on their last release, but obviously there's a difference between a plate and a hall delay. Let's turn that mix up a little bit. lost in that. Oh, there's a dynamic room as well. That's cool. Take a look at the dynamic room. I've been really considering kind of like experimenting with sending channels out of Logic through the Helix and then back into Logic. So it's for like my drum rooms. I think this dynamic room would be really cool for a drum room. Let me know if you want to see that in a video. I may give that a try soon. The shimmer verb. This is what I really been wanting to take a look at. So it's got an octave and there's several different types, or 2 different types. There's a luster and a sheen. There's octave. You can do change pitch in a few different ways. It's kind of one of those things that could get really out of control really quickly if you didn't know what you were doing. And to me, it just kind of automatically sounds like the first PlayStation kind of theme song, or like the second PlayStation. Just like I feel like I'm about to play Jack and Daxter, and I'm loading up my PlayStation. So you can get rid of this pitch stuff. Oh my gosh. So yeah, those are really all the main parts I want to take a look at in 3.15. I think the new amp sounds really cool. There's a lot of, all the amps in the Helix sound good, to be honest with you, but this one's really cool. It kind of has like a tone all to itself that I haven't really heard exactly in the Helix thus far. I haven't tried it with any IRs or anything yet. I know Worship Tutorials is using some third-party IRs with it. So I'm pretty satisfied with the amp. I think it's really cool. Some of those delays that capture a loop at the very beginning, like the first note that you play, and then it kind of loops that ever how long the time is set up for. I think that's really cool for like you do like probably like a quarter note or a half note or something, and then like just kind of follow that as the beat. That would be really cool for looping. I don't do that a ton, but I do think that is really cool, and the fact that they have 2 delays in there that do that now are awesome. I think the shimmer delay is really cool too, kind of something that I would lose control of pretty quickly, but I think if someone can implement it well in like a preset like Worship Tutorials, if they could throw that into like their swells or something, I think that would be really cool. So maybe that'll be something that we get in the future. I think the dynamic room and the dynamic plate are both really cool reverbs. I would like to take that dynamic room and use it as a drum room, so we'll see if I do that in the future as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not really as well put together as my videos typically are, but I saw that this release came out today, and I wanted to try making kind of just like off-the-cuff video of me checking out some of the stuff. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please do let me know, and maybe I'll do some more of it in the future. Either way though, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please do hit that like and that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.